turn in. I got that cake.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get on the court with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming, and of course have some VC for you with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
I got that cake. And then I turn it in. Like all day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Last game for the Bucks, they picked up the W against Sacramento. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And with a few moments here, you know, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collected. You know, especially with all the media whirlwind in LA, Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A quick trip here for the Bucks, just one game away before heading back to Milwaukee. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've already shown they're going to be a dangerous team this season. It's just a matter of whether or not they can take that next big step.
If they truly want to be mentioned among the title hopefuls, they've got to improve steadily over the course of the season.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Carter. Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. John Henson out there with Monroe. And it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Carter Williams. Hands it from downtown. Carter Williams has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Milwaukee. Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. Here's Freak. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
On. Defense, Philadelphia. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Now here's Freak. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. And a wide open look for Freak. Knocks down the 3-ball. Freak's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what he thought might give them an edge going into this game. They said, well, our shot blocking is always a cornerstone for us. To have the ability to protect the rim, really, I think, is invaluable. And one thing that helps sets us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock down the paint.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make
turn this off. But I stopped blowing me with it.
It's very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Now here's Middleton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Oh,
that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And so here is Philadelphia, and he gets it to go.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
The Bucks trail. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
All right, now,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
You can see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Now here's Freak. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. The dish to Roten. The 3.
Finish it.
Misses.
Oh my God, he cannot finish. I should have
And this
took
is
it
the
on
first
myself.
season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Henson. And it's Mayo in for
That's
Chris
great.
Middleton.
I'm gonna
Milwaukee,
make it.
no good that time either.
Yeah,
The 76ers lead. Picked by Okafor. And that one's good. Free.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Parker drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Freak kicks to Covington. They get it back. Noel. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside Mayo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
All alone. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 10.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Broke his ankles, then knocked down.
Making him reach for thin air. Wow.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of extra edge to their game that allows them to put up the kind of rebound numbers usually you only see from power forwards.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Bayless comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. Nice shot by Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Freak drains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got 13.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Mayo kicks to Monroe. And it's blocked.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
So it's the Bucks now after the Sixers pick up 2. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bayless. Can't get it to fall. Freak with it. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career.
You know, coming in at 18, you know, really inexperienced, not knowing what this league was about. And I went through so many stages. I've grown tremendously over my career.
You kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, that's a great point.